I'm going to pick some flowers. I'm going to fulfill my duty. I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to shoot a pheasant. I'm going to fix my makeup. Hey guys and girls on Ask Japanese, it's Cathy Cat, and today we're gonna talk about 5 mana words that you need to know when you come to Japan. Especially for you ladies, you need to know these, and for you guys, if you know some of them, you're definitely gonna crack up your mates if you tell them before you leave the table. Because today the topic is everything around going, ¿Dónde están los servicios, por favor? Where are the toilets? Wo sind denn hier die Toiletten? Es geht das Business. It's around the business, meaning, you know, when you want to go and go to the bathroom. Japan is a very shy culture and there's a lot of manners around that, and especially ladies and idols are not supposed to say it straight out where they're going when they need to go somewhere. So today we're going to talk about 5 mana words that you need to know, especially for you girls. I know, a bit double standards, but you need to know these ones when you come to Japan and you kind of want to make a quiet exit without drawing too much attention as to what you're doing. So let's go.
いらっしゃいませ。お花を摘みに行ってきます。
So, お花を摘みに行ってきます means pretty much I'm going to pick some flowers. Now that is a very popular expression not only among high school girls here in Japan when they need to go somewhere in class, but also amongst idols. That seems to be generally a thing because the idols generally apparently don't have bodily functions. That's why they all sometimes from time to time need to go and pick some flowers. No, to be honest, this is an expression I heard in Japan and I found hilarious, and I have used that before when you're in company and you really want to make an accent. And so the idea behind is why I'm going to pick some flowers. I didn't know that. The director told me. It's pretty much like, you know, hikers, they go up into the mountains and there's female and male hikers, and then you kind of, you know, want to make an exit, but it's kind of embarrassing and you don't want to tell them what you're actually going to go for number 1. So you pretty much say, 花を摘みに行ってきます, meaning, you know, you crouch down and you pick flowers when you do that. So it's the kind of same motion. I did not know that. I just thought of the flowers. I just thought it was a pretty expression. But if you think about it, it kind of makes sense that it is going in that direction. Again, generally, if you are having to work in the entertainment industry, and especially, you know, women have to preserve the image of being pretty and pure and cleansing and whatnot. That is a convenient expression to know if you want to make a quick exit without actually saying what you're saying in a way. So that one is a good one to know. Again, it's a very flowery expression, a very flowery euphemism. But yeah, it definitely works and people will understand, and off you go. Pick them flowers.
NEXT
Number 2. 用を足しに行ってきます。用を足しに行ってきます。I'm going to fulfill my duty. Now, that one actually works better if you look at the kanji. So we have the kanji for yo and the leg kanji. So tashi ni ikimasu. So leg is always there for like manzoku, which is like satisfaction, or hozoku, supplement, make something better. And this kanji is right in there for you to use. So it kind of connects back to using Japanese kanji, well, coming in from the Chinese letter. And so you do something that is part of your duty and it's necessary and you have to fulfill your duty. Now, I was asking the director, if someone gets up at a meeting and says this and leaves, do other people just think, I'm just going to fulfill my duty as whatever, samurai or good company assistant? And he said, no, everyone knows you're going to the bathroom. So it's a convenient one for knowing, I assume. I have personally never used it, but the director said he uses it all the time, so that's a convenient one for knowing, and it's not as flowery for the gents amongst you guys there. So yeah, there you go.
じゃあカティさ、
はい。
ちょっと今から言ってきて。伝わるかどうかやってきてみて。
わざわざ部屋に入って言うの？誰に？ Okay, we're gonna go now and test the reaction of my senpai, of my colleague. What will happen if I just randomly tell her that? Maybe she'll think it's my duty as a reporter, or I don't know. I want to see her reaction. Let's do it. Cathy Cat です。先輩、 ちょっといいですか？
Yes.
私はこれから用を足しに行ってきます。
いってらっしゃい。
いってらっしゃい。
これ持っとく？
あ、いや大丈夫です。
大丈夫です。
ありがとうございます。
いってらっしゃい。
はい、行ってきます。
頑張ってね。
頑張ります。これ通じるかどうかのテストでした。
よろしくお願いします。
Number 3. お手洗いに行ってきます。That's probably the most common used one, and that's the most convenient one. And generally, remember that one. お手洗い. The O is for formal, and then 手洗い is 手. The kanji for 手 hand, and arai wash, to wash your hands. I'm going to wash my hands. That's the most common one and the most convenient one. And sometimes even when you're looking for the bathroom, it will say お手洗い on symbols. So if you remember those symbols, you're gonna be safe. So, ¿a dónde están los servicios, por favor? Where's the bathroom? お手洗いはどこですか? Those are the lines that will definitely help you out. Important things to remember, right? Now, 手洗い, the form of washing hands is like sometimes obviously for the bathroom, but also a way of purification. So if you go to shrines in Japan, there generally is an area where you will wash your hands before you enter the shrines. The idea of cleansing yourself, cleansing your body before you enter certain holy grounds as such. So those ones, again, it's the whole purification washing ceremony thing and similar. And then if we translate it back here to English, I mean, in English, I think that's the most common one as well. I'm going to wash my hands. You don't know if the person is just washing their hands or doing other things, and you don't really want to know, but it's a very polite and very formal way. And that is probably the best one to remember. It is very plain. It doesn't have any male or female connotations with it. And like I said, even at airports and similar, you will see お手洗い. And if you don't speak much, but you want to just say, where is it? You can say, お手洗いはどこですか? Where are the bathrooms? And you're getting on the right way. Don't go to the staff attendant and ask where the flowers are. Ask them where to wash your hands, and you're going to be fine. One thing though you need to watch out, sometimes male and female toilets have kanjis there instead of the actual one, so watch out for that one. I've gone for director. Director, put that out of this. Director. Wait a second, didn't we have a case of the poop thrower in one of our formal videos? The poop thrower. That was you! Number 4. 生地を売ってきます. I'm going to shoot a pheasant. Do not mistake that for shooting a peasant. But yes, you're gonna go and shoot a pheasant. Now that is a wording that is probably more used by guys. It's probably the equivalent of saying I'm gonna drop a brick in your toilet because it goes around the number 2. Now, why shooting a pheasant? The idea is that in Japan, hunters generally, when they hide pheasants and trying to shoot pheasants, apparently in the pheasant hunting, the pheasants are generally in bushes, so the hunters will crouch down in the bushes and not show their head waiting for the pheasants to appear. And now you probably can think, well, this is an expression to explain number 2. So if you maybe at a party, an event or similar get up and saying you're going to go and shoot a pheasant, you're probably going to make your friends crack up because, that's not a term that people would expect a foreigner to know. But it's probably going to be quite funny if you say that before you leave the table. But generally, not the most of the politest way of saying what you're going to be doing. I'm not quite sure, but if you definitely want to use it as a party gag, feel free to go ahead and shoot a pheasant. But don't shoot a peasant, because then you get into a lot of trouble. You don't want to do that. Or in the USA, it might be shoot a turkey or a goose. Aren't geese like a common thing? Do you have to hide for geese in bushes to then shoot the geese? I don't know. You tell me in the comments. Number 5. お化粧直しに行ってきます. I'm going to fix my makeup. Now that's again another phrase that, especially in the talent and entertainment industry in Japan, I've heard a lot. And you generally also see, to be honest, a lot of talents having a big bag of makeup that they carry with them wherever they're going. And that bag of makeup they usually go and take to the bathroom and fix up their makeup and maybe do other things there. So I think that's also a polite way, without being too flowery, of saying as a lady you're gonna go to the bathroom and, you know, fix your makeup and other things. Now that is probably more up to date than the I'm going to pick some flowers once, according to my colleague, as we have just found out. So as a lady, that might be a good one. But if you're not wearing makeup, or if you don't have that much makeup to fix, then might just not work that well. What I know as working in this industry, when you come out from the outside and you arrive at a shooting location, you generally always should go and fix up your makeup just a little bit, because you might have been walking, you might have been sweating, things might have gone out of place, like your hair and similar. So them giving you a quick moment to collect yourself and fixing up your makeup can really help you. If you don't spot an error with your makeup at the start, you might have like wherever mascara under your eye and no one might tell you. So that's just a convenient one for future purposes, in case you want to work in the industry or generally leave a good impression on colleagues or friends in Japan. If you arrive somewhere, quickly go fix up your makeup and then you're good to go. So yeah, I guess talents and idols use this one more than picking flowers.
お疲れ様です。
So guys, those were some Japanese mana words or euphemisms for, you know, number 1 or number 2. What are your favorite euphemisms in your language? Maybe there's a funny one you can share with us. I know in German there is one, eine Stange Wasser wegstellen, which pretty much translates to putting a pipe of water away, like storing it. The English one, I found it really funny, dropping a brick. It's just hilarious. Okay, they mean different things, but I found those funny. Probably as a good lady in Japan, you shouldn't be using some of the more crude expressions, but oh well, we're all human. And there's a German saying that is pretty direct, which is like, we're all naked underneath our clothes and we all poop in the toilet. Which pretty much means, you know, we're all the same. We shouldn't probably fuss around too much around this issue. Either way, I hope you have a great day. I hope you learned something and could take something away from this crazy topic that the director came up with. Let us know your favorite euphemism in the comments down below, and I'll catch you soon for another video from Japan coming out to you. This was Cathy Cat, you're watching Ask Japanese, and don't forget to subscribe for more stuff. See you, bye!
Have a great poop.